things that are bad. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So I don't care how you eat. Hallelujah. I'm going to eat good. Hallelujah. So let's talk about, hallelujah, before we work out, hallelujah, how to eat properly. Hallelujah. Because without a proper diet, hallelujah, hallelujah, combined with exercise, hallelujah, you're not going to get nowhere in life. Hallelujah. So let's go. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. What talks about eating in the Bible. Hallelujah. And let's read an example. Hallelujah. About eating scavengers. Hallelujah. And what they do to your body. Hallelujah. My goodness. Hallelujah. If you go, hallelujah, to, hallelujah, Daniel, the book of Daniel. Hallelujah. My goodness. Hallelujah. Daniel chapter 1. Hallelujah. And I just want to, hallelujah, read verse 8. Hallelujah through 16. Hallelujah. But Daniel proposed in his heart. Hallelujah. Now this is Daniel chapter 1 verse 8. Hallelujah. Daniel chapter 1 verse 8. But Daniel proposed in his heart that he would not defile himself with the portion of the king's meat. Hallelujah. Now understand, hallelujah, the king, hallelujah, of Babylon, hallelujah, at that time ate scavengers. Hallelujah. I'm talking about buzzards, hallelujah, pigs, hallelujah, hallelujah. Ate scavengers, hallelujah, unhealthy food, hallelujah. Nor with the wine which he drank, hallelujah. That means hallelujah, the king was a drunk, hallelujah. Hallelujah. Therefore, he requested of the prince of the Enoch that he might not defile himself, hallelujah. So he stood up for what was good, hallelujah. But man, I don't want to eat unhealthy, hallelujah. I don't want to become a drunk, hallelujah. I'm a child of God, hallelujah. Hallelujah. And he stood up at the time, hallelujah, when his nation, hallelujah, was, hallelujah, overthrown by the Babylonians, see. Hallelujah. Nebuchadnezzar, hallelujah. Anyway, hallelujah. Now God had brought Daniel into favor with the tender love and with the prince of the Enoch, hallelujah. Hallelujah. And the prince of the Enoch said unto Daniel, I fear my lord the king, who hath appointed your meat and your drink, for why should he see your face worse like than the children which are of your sort? Hallelujah. So, hallelujah, he was a doubter, hallelujah. Hallelujah. And Daniel's, hallelujah, way of eating, see, hallelujah. Then shall ye make me endanger my head to the king, hallelujah. Hallelujah. So, hallelujah. That man thought, hallelujah, the king's way was the right way, see, hallelujah. Then said Daniel to Melzar, whom the prince of the Enoch had set over Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, prove thy servants, I beseech thee, 10 days, and let them give us pulse to eat and water to drink. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So Daniel, hallelujah, said, give me 10 days, let me prove myself. Hallelujah. I'll show you my ways better, hallelujah. Because God, hallelujah, is the only way, truth, and the light. See, hallelujah. His way is the only way, in other words. Hallelujah. Then let our continuance, hallelujah, be looked upon before thee, and the continuance of the children that eat of the portion of the king's meat. Hallelujah. And as thou seest, deal with thy servant. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So he went on them. Hallelujah. He said, I'm going to prove it to you. Hallelujah. I'm going to put my life on the line. Hallelujah. So he consented to them in this matter and proved them 10 days. Hallelujah. So he gave them just 10 days. Hallelujah. That's not, hallelujah, a long time. Hallelujah. To, look better. Hallelujah. But just 10 days. Hallelujah. That's telling me if you just eat according to the Bible for 10 days. Hallelujah. And at the end of 10 days, check yourself. Hallelujah. I guarantee you'll be a lot more healthy and you'll feel a lot more better. Hallelujah. Why? Because the toxins leave your body. Hallelujah. 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 And at the end of 10 days, their continuance appeared fair and fatter in flesh than all the children which did eat the portion of the king's meat. Hallelujah. So he won. See, hallelujah. Hallelujah. So thus Melazar took away the portion of their meat and the wine that they should drink and gave them pluck. See, hallelujah. Hallelujah. So, hallelujah. Right there is a prime example in the Bible, hallelujah. Hallelujah. That says, hallelujah, it's not okay to eat catfish. It's not okay to eat pork. Hallelujah. You're just going to get sick. Hallelujah. You're going to be, hallelujah. You're going to be feeling bad. Hallelujah. Believe me, hallelujah, I eat according to the Bible. Hallelujah. And I feel a lot better. Hallelujah. My goodness, I can, hallelujah, do more things. Hallelujah. I can go longer. Hallelujah. My body heals itself faster. Hallelujah. I have less pimples on my body. Hallelujah. I don't have bulls no more. See, hallelujah. My goodness, my body, hallelujah, don't ache as much. Hallelujah. And I can feel, hallelujah, my body better. Hallelujah. I have better feelings. My nerves work and stuff. Hallelujah. So, hallelujah, right there, hallelujah, and that's found in Daniel chapter 1, hallelujah. So, hallelujah. Stop eating scavengers. Hallelujah. It's not okay. Hallelujah. See?